Hello and welcome once again to the Tristan channel. Today we're watching another video done by reacting to another video made by Frostmare Tv. Scariest videos that you cannot watch twice. As I have often said, the link to the description to his channel is below. Go check it out. So let's do the show.
Nicole Bushinsky shared the following in a paranormal group. This was something that was picked up on my friend's baby monitor system. It's two different photos. In one of them, that thing is coming into the room. In another one, it seems to be leaving the room. My first thought was definitely something demonic. Then, a friend of mine shared that it looks like the cherub angel. But I really don't know, honestly.
An angel with eyes like that, man. Seriously.
What do you guys think? Could the CCTV camera in her friend's home capture a demonic or angelic apparition visiting the baby at night here? Today's video is sponsored by Homescapes. Homescapes is a free-to-play puzzle game from the Scape series that lets players Butler and his family you guys more about the game. I also love the way you are told, but super easy to learn. And they were driving through a field area on one of the man's bike. Description box or use the QR code on the screen to download Homescapes now. The game is available in the App Store and Google Play Store, and you can start playing right away. I'll see you in the game.
How's about now?
YouTuber WriteMe5 is a channel which features adventures and trips that the channel owner undertakes on a motorbike. His viewers mostly tune in to enjoy the entertaining rides and to explore areas together with the uploader. The following video was captured on one of the man's trips to Africa. He was out with another colleague and they were driving through a field area in the middle of nowhere. It was pretty late already and they were on the way to his colleague's hut to take a rest for the day.
Come on.
Por aquí. Por aquí. Todo recto. ¿Ya quiere para dormir? Sí, para poner la tienda de campaña. ¿Para dormir, eh? Sí. En mi casa. Ok. Muito obrigado, amigo.
Noticed anything? Let's look at that again. It would appear like a person that is standing there in pitch darkness. Nobody, his colleague of the day included, could identify it. And it's not common for people to just stay in pitch darkness. The truly odd capture, which made everybody included really uneasy. What could this have been? A spirit perhaps? Or was it somebody that was not accounted for after all? The following video was an investigation conducted by Museo del Horror. Tonight they traveled to an abandoned hospital, which based on several reports is supposedly haunted. They were streaming their adventure live on YouTube and swear that nobody besides the team should have had access to this place that night. After starting their nightly session, the night starts off with some
Bloody hell, I just noticed. I only shaved this morning. It's coming back already. Fucking can't win. McFly. Was Marty McFly there? Great Scott!
Era para gente de mucho dinero. Era para... Uy.
¿Quién es?
en serio? ¿Puedes hablar? Fue un lamento. Alguien se quejó.
Mario Ramírez, muchas gracias.
They can hear
What? Weeping? I thought I heard a...
the moaning of a woman. Can you too? Creepy. These weird noises could be heard in different hallways, and it turns out that there were actually several more unexplained noises.
Espanto ese cable.
Oh, mate, just look at the state of that place. It's wires and shit, all kinds of stuff hanging on it. It's like, part of it being a bit freaky, you'd think, you know, safety-wise, it'd be like a death trap, wouldn't it?
Escucharon un grito.
Some believe that these voices were trying to lure our investigators in a specific direction. The reason, however, is unknown.
Porque siento que nos están perdiendo.
Lure them deeper into the dark.
As they make it deeper into the building, their camera captures something really strange on the left.
Oh, pardon, mate.
It appears as if a piece of cloth is pulling towards the left side. Some say it certainly was an apparition which was stuck in this hospital. Could this be? If not, what other explanation could there be? Just a regular piece of cloth that might have been jammed there and released by a wind breeze or something. They came across many more strange sightings and occurrences that night, and I definitely think it's worth checking out the whole investigation yourself. Now we follow Dark Ghost Paranormal on one of his latest terrifying investigations. Today he made it back into an abandoned village, which he had already visited in the past. He states that the activity must have been so intriguing that many viewers asked him to come back. This time he set several static cameras up in one of the most notorious buildings. It was said that he missed a lot of activity since so many things happened during his first visit. Once night had set and Dark started to contact the spirit world, he was asking several questions.
You stayed there at night? I mean, that place looks freaky, doesn't it? Although in a strange way, I mean, I don't know about you, but I do love old buildings like that. They're kind of like Middle-earth, kind of Witcher, you know, Tolkien-esque buildings. They're old. I mean, look at the structure there and stuff. That looks quite old, doesn't it? I like old house like that. It's crazy thinking that people abandon them because, you know, don't knock them down or anything, but, you know, sort of reuse them, sort of thing. And plus, what way to make money as well. You can have people recreate periodic areas, you know, like some place in America and Britain. Oh, excuse me. They have places that are like medieval settings where you can go and interact and experience what it was like back then. They could do that at these buildings. But I don't know why that place looks freaky, but at the same time, I like this sort of buildings. It's weird.
Кто вы? Как вы здесь оказались?
After readjusting his seating position, his camera seemed to be malfunctioning, casting a really weird light ray effect over the image that Dark couldn't explain to this day. A sign that a presence was close, perhaps.
Thing is, it's from another world, not like the afterlife, you mean? So maybe it's some entity from another dimension, or in between the folds and fabric of space and time. Who can say?
At some point, he hears something behind him, which makes him leave the room. And then this activity unfolded.
Right, sorry to interrupt freaky deaky stuff, but my face was because the door's open. But look at the, just look at the writing. It looks like something from Rohan. No, the horse people of Middle Earth, Rohan. It looks like Rohan. The Celtic knots, and apart from the ghost, it's it just looks more and more of a nice place. It's like, what a waste of a place. Get people dressed, like I said, in periodic dress code and stuff like that, and use that sort of technology sort of thing. And you know what I mean? But it's nice. I mean, look at the wood. Look at the colour of that wood. It's really nice. It's just, it just reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
Unaware at the time, the stationary camcorders have captured something just bone-chilling. A dark shadow can be seen, coming from the left of the screen and seemingly walking down the stairs. Even camera 3 on the floor has captured this event. What's even stranger is that this shadow person seemingly is making it even through the hallway, where Dark had another camcorder placed.
Okay, now, I'm not saying it's fake. There's something about that shadow. Because the problem is, I mean, I'm not saying it's fake, but as we all know, it's very easy these days to fake stuff on, with effects and stuff. That just looks like it's been imposed, like the low-budget TV kids programs where they see like spooky wooky stuff, and you see it's like, whoa, it's like a splodge of colour or a black splodge. You know what I mean? So it could be that, it could be faked. I mean, Tim Morozov, not against the guy, but I love his channel. But it wasn't. I mean, Casper did some reactions to him, but it wasn't until later on that someone who actually spoke Russian translated the front bit, the writing of each program, and it was stating it was for entertainment. It was it wasn't necessarily legit. It was for entertainment purposes, so nothing actually may have occurred. It was just entertainment sort of thing. So is this the case with this one? Is this one just made for entertainment? Because I could see that it could be fake, because there's, I mean, I know it's a shadow person caught on camera, and obviously at this level of quality, it's kind of like, well, how, we don't know exactly how. Because usually they've got like that material, material that light can't escape. It absorbs light, so it looks like, you know, you could have a jacket or a bit of cloth that looks like a black hole because it just absorbs light. It's that weird black material. Not heard of it or seen it on TV. You know, sometimes the shadow person looks like that, but this looks like it's been imposed on by a PC or something. However, all that to one side, if it is a genuine thing, then it's interesting because I did a video on my thoughts on shadow people. You know, if it's a shadow in the corner of your eye, if you see movement in the corner of your eye, that could be anything. That's easily explained by science. That's shapes and things occurring that your eye's catching without you unawares, and your brain's trying to make sense of it. But if it's directly in front, like a fucking great big figure, clear as day, chaps, clear as day, then with that phenomenon, why the fuck is that table vibrating? If it, you know, in those sort of particular cases, it's like I did a video on my thoughts on those particular cases, the ones that are a bit like an actual humanoid figure thing, about it possibly being something that's from another dimension, another state of reality and stuff like that. And I've actually had some interesting thoughts about reality lately, even apart from dimensions. If you think about people's perception, if perception is based on the decoding of light and is based on your actual perception, the way your brain decodes information, well, not all animals and insects see the same sort of reality. So if it's all down to perception, that means you have, like, I don't know, even if you have 5 creatures that see things differently, that's 5 realities existing in this one. I'm not saying it's correct or right, but it's food for thought. So anyway, yeah, so the fact that they go, if this is genuine, legit, and he's like, from another world, it kind of goes on my theory, you know, that they're from some sort of in between the fabric of space and time, you know, and the folds of in space and the parallel world, you know, all sort of, you know, that sort of thing. So it's interesting if it was real, not saying it is, because it could easily be faked. That part of me saying it's fake because it looks superimposed or edited in. But if it isn't fake, then it's interesting because it kind of, you know, it's not I'm not the first person to have that theory, but you know, I share that theory, you know, and yeah, so.
He ends the investigation after getting spooked by loud footsteps that were supposedly coming at him at a high speed. This truly was one of his most significant explorations, and his viewers asked him already to return to this place another time.
I'm sorry, but even though I'm a skeptic, there are some things that do just get you. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it's like when I did a reaction to Casper Site's ghost hunting. It's like May said, imagine if you're in the dark in a cemetery and the stony gravel, someone that sort of, you know, you know, it's just it's not scary. It's just Obviously, if you were there, you would be shitting it, but.
The following video was uploaded by user Chase the Bass. The young man is sharing videos that revolve about his daily life, and it's mostly just thoughts that he likes to share with his viewer base. The video today, though, was a little bit different. What inspired the following monologue is a recording that his parents could come up with on the CCTV camera in the living room. They were quite a bit unnerved and believed to have captured something from another world. Let's hear Chase explain the situation to us.
My parents have security cameras in their living room, and a few months ago they caught a ghost on camera. I haven't posted it on here because I feel like no one would believe me, or they would just say that I stole someone else's video and I'm just putting it on here for clout. But if anyone wants to see it, I guess I'll post it. So if any of my 45 followers want to see it, I guess.
The night in question It all transpired shortly before Christmas. His parents were in the bedroom at the time. However, something turned off their nightlight, and then this was captured. Something is clearly walking through the living room. Nobody had any clue who that was, or what it was. To this day, they believe this to be a ghost that might have visited them that night.
At least it didn't make a flipping mess like the others do, like chuck your furniture around when you try to get some sleep.
Maybe a former owner. The next videos were recorded and shared by Cursed Home. The owner, Casey, apparently ordered a supposedly haunted Alexa speaker system. As a lover of the occult and mysterious side of things, it was a no-brainer for him to acquire it. It arrived after a few days and was placed in the home of him and his wife. The first weird event unfolded shortly after, on the same day.
I'm sorry, but, I mean, people may say no-brainer, but all I say is you'll be disappointed. There'll be a lot of stuff. Also, again, I'm not saying that some people are not having like a yard sale clear out, but just bear this in mind. I've got a haunted doll. Fuck all happened, unfortunately. You know, just for investigation from the channels and whatever. But yeah, it cost me about £9. To be fair, if it's a genuine article, you will be looking at. It's more believable that a proper genuine haunted artifact will be about from £100 to £300. They're not, or even 50. You might get one. Might get someone who wants to get rid of it and sell it from between 50, maybe 40 if you're lucky. But it's a bit iffy. I mean, it's like a lot of the stuff you buy on the internet haunted is rubbish. Divot boxes don't exist. If you actually look at the story behind that, there's only one genuine one in existence which inspired the story. According to the Jewish rabbis and things like that, there is no actual evidence whatsoever of Divot boxes. Plus, there's nothing in their culture, ironically, because Divot is an angry or annoyed or tormented spirit in a Jewish or Judaic spiritualism or religion, paranormal, all that sort of stuff. So, yes, and according to rabbis all across the world, they tell you it's rubbish, it's nonsense. Divot boxes don't exist, but because these crazes happen, I mean, to be fair, the people make them, if they are fake, of course they're fake. Idiot. But it's still well done, so yeah, but a lot of it's just don't build your hopes up if you see a haunted object on eBay. 99% of the time nothing happens. It's like Ouija boards. Ouija boards are bullshit. Nothing happens. I'm sorry to say that. I know people may own, I've got one, a small one, but people may have them and they go, "Oh, I like doing Ouija boards," and it's like, if you believe something's going to happen, that something will happen. It's all subconscious muscle memory. You're going to be disappointed. So with anything like haunted online, cursed online, you can be disappointed. But let's go and see what happens to this guy.
The device started talking without anybody interacting with it. Strange. Then, even stranger things started to unfold in their home.
Dude, this light has literally been turning on and off all morning, and we have no idea what's happening. It just turned off.
They even bought a different lamp on one of the following days. But it turned out that it wasn't the lamp causing all of this. This night, something woke Casey up, and he had to investigate.
Okay. Before we see further, all the stuff where it's kicking off, it could actually just be a faulty Alexa that someone sold. You know what I mean? If it's malfunctioning, it's going to start going blah, 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 and all sorts of shit. You know what I mean? Because it's got basic AI there, which it has so it can interact with you, and obviously it learns your voice more and all that sort of stuff, as they do. But because it's got a basic system in there, it's kind of like, well, if it's a faulty Alexa, it's going to randomly go off or rabbit it or something. You know, so it could be just a faulty Alexa, but let's see.
What the? What? Oh my god. That is so creepy.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. I was
God.
dancing to the beat.
What? Oh my god. That is so creepy. Now it's just on. Whoa.
And then that growl.
Fucking hell. And now the arrow. Brace yourself.
That. Whoa. Whoa.
Was something demonic getting comfortable in their home at this point? The activity got really bad, and these demonic noises could be heard every other night now. They even believe that something can be seen in the darkness here. Is that possible? What a terrifying case.
However, saying that, that is a bit creepy deaky. Makes you go, again. Could be all fake, could be a hoax. Who can say?
Take a look at a series of videos that were captured by Bailey, a caretaker in a supposedly haunted theater. On his profile, Theater of the Absurd, he had shared some pretty bone-chilling encounters in the past that we also have taken a look at the time. One night, he captured something in one of the upper booths of the theater. It was quiet around his profile for a while. He says that it is pretty rare to capture something on video, and that he wouldn't upload if nothing interesting was happening. What started him to pick up his phone again was a really unusual encounter that he had one night on one of his recent night shifts. He and his colleague Brett are now both patrolling the night shift, and after some unusual noises from the back of a room, Bailey found this.
Hey, Brett. Brad, you good? Hey. You're freaking me out, man. Okay.
It didn't have to be anything paranormal, but it was very strange behavior for his colleague. To just stand there and look at the wall. It made Bailey quite a bit uneasy, to say the least. From this night on, more and more interesting encounters started to unfold again.
Woo! Alright, y'all. My heart is racing. Okay, so, I see this sometimes. I've been trying to catch this on camera. Nothing over here. I promise there's nothing over here. I'm not doing anything to manipulate this. Watch. Look. Do you see that? This is what I'm talking about. Okay, check it out. Let me get another one. Look. I'm not doing anything, I swear. I'm just standing here. I see this all the time. It only happens... Okay, yeah, see? It only happens at this... Okay, that's the biggest I've ever seen it.
This night, he was giving a little tour on Instagram, and without even noticing, there seemed to be standing something next to the old workshop.
Okay, so I'm here in the empty theater. Pretty depressing during COVID times. Hopefully we can get things back open. Back there's the shop. This is backstage. Can't see it very well, but what? Look, guys, holy... I'm turning the lights on. I'm turning the lights on.
Not necessarily easy to make out, but many believe this to be a shadow person. How unsettling. When Beatty's attention gets grabbed by a loud noise on one of the following night shifts, he goes for another tour with his cell phone, and it would appear that whatever he had captured prior, standing next to the shop, was back yet again.
9 p.m. on a Saturday. This is my life. So I'm walking through the main stage. Here, I'll flip it. Okay. Ghost light is on. No one in here. Hello? Okay.
A shadow can be seen, standing on the upper part of the auditorium. He swore that it wasn't his colleague.
We've seen that in the last video that Frostmare did with that clip in with the top in it. When I first saw that, I was like...
This had to be one of the ghosts that haunt this place. Do you agree with him? Interesting that he actually saw it this time.
One, there's two there. There's one on the right. Looks like it's got a white dress and black hair. The Grudge. And then there's one that looks like either standing or sitting next to them.
Around, wouldn't you say? Let's keep an eye open on that mystery. Now another adventure that was recorded by two ghost hunters and sent to the Japanese ghost channel 4th War. It was taped at the Daruma Shrine in Shiba, Japan, a magical place for many, where many rituals had been held in the past. An urban legend says that you cannot sit in the shrine for more than 3 minutes. One of the men was intrigued by this challenge, so he decided to sit down and to attempt this challenge. His colleague was taking some pictures close by in the meantime. After a good 2.5 minutes, something fell off the shrine, which was odd for sure, but nothing too crazy. However, the really interesting thing was whatever appeared on an image that he took of his colleague shortly before they departed. It seems like a face was looking at them from the darkness, one of the possible spirits that roams this place. They couldn't answer this question, and probably so can't we.
To be fair though, apart from the spooky image, oh god, look at that. Look at the state of that. The thing with the altar, the stuff falling off, if you look to his left or behind him, there's a white leaf or shrub blowing, so there's wind there. So it's hard to say with that one. But yeah, the freaky image though.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Nicole Bush.
Well, there you have it. I mean, look, but that one, you look at that. That's not angelic, is it? So yeah. Anyway, thanks again for reacting to a video with me, watching this video with me. Frostmare TV. Again, I've put the description and link below sorry, a link in the description below. If you like this video, hit the like. If you got your hairs raised on you, or if you thought it was freaky deaky, or if you thought bits were spooky or fake or whatever, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe to this channel. It's only a small click for you, but it means a lot to me. And also hit the bell notification for more updates, so you don't miss out on any content that I do. Also, if you're already subscribed at the moment, it's when I first launched. Well, not launched it, but when I first started to push this channel, was it 144 or something? Now I've got 185, which is brilliant. But the problem is it's stuck there now. It's been stuck there for about 2 weeks, which is a bit. So, if you can, to those who already subscribed, if you could do me a little favour, tiny little please, pretty please, sugar on top. If you can get people you know who watches lots of shit on YouTube, random shit. I mean, if you see them watch crap, I'm not saying my stuff's better, but if you have friends who are notorious for just watching and subscribing to just random crap on YouTube, then just suggest my channel. Say, look, here's some more random crap to watch. You know what I mean? So if you can get your friends to subscribe, if you can get family members to subscribe, your partner to subscribe, your pets to subscribe, you know what I mean? That'd be great as well. You know, I want to try and get this channel going. You know, and because I did excuse me, it's a bit late. Because I mean, there is a website I can do T-shirts and stuff from, and people will be saying to me, "Oh, that makes a cool T-shirt," and things like that. But there's no point in me doing merchandise. There's hardly anyone following. Although that site was a one you could do your own personal T-shirts on, but I've got a link to there's a site that Twin Paranormal uses and Casper site uses, and apart from buying stuff there, you can there's an option to sell your stuff or customize your stuff, etc. There's no point in me doing that if I haven't got enough followers, or because ideally I want to start doing that when I get it to at least 1,000, because then I can start a membership and then start building up from there, sort of thing. So yes. So that'd be great. Your support and everything so far means a lot to me. It really does. But yeah, if you can help me start his numbers growing a bit, even if you can get even in the next 2 months. Actually, 185. Ooh, do I set a challenge? 2 or 3 weeks. If we can at least get to 200, or just get it slowly. Even if it's going up by units of 5 each couple of weeks or so. If we can get it going, that would be epic. I mean, and I appreciate it. Because like I said, I don't forget people who help me out, and I want to get to. People keep giving me these compliments, saying, "Oh, I should do this," and things like that. It's never going to happen. That's why I'm doing this all on YouTube, because people have managed to. If they haven't made it big out there or made it out there in the wide world, unable to share their passions and all that sort of stuff, and their thing. They've been doing it on YouTube and been doing well. So yeah, so if you can help me out by just saying to your friends, there's some random shit. You don't want some more random shit to watch? There's some random shit here. That'd be epic. That'd be cool. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, because it's been holding steady at 185. What the fuck? Yeah. So, see another example of stuff seeing in the corner of your eye. I saw something weird in my eye. Well, okay, came wrong, but so yeah. So if you can help me out a bit, I mean, your support's enough. Just by supporting my channel's enough. You know what I mean? But if you can, if you're up for it, or if you can, just get random people to subscribe. Share the videos on social media. And just say, hey, do you watch random shit on YouTube? Then this channel's just for you. I've got to do an advert or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, do you like watching random shit on YouTube? Stuff like that. Just do like camera zoom and stuff. But anyway, before I make everyone fall asleep and bore them to death with my constant waffling, thanks again for all those who are currently subscribed, and thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. It really does. Thanks for those who've been commenting on my videos. You're seen. I try best to either respond to them or just highlight. Put a heart. On. Means a lot, and and I try my best to go over to their channel if I can and stuff, and look at their stuff, and like and comment and all that things, yes. So anyway, so love you guys. Until next time, take care.